Okay, Google, what are my reminders for today?
Take the CHN exam. Take the nursing research exam. Finish medical surgical homework. Finish geriatrics homework. Revise nursing research paper. Practice for the return demonstration. Finish editing YouTube video. And do your house chores.
So no one told you life is gonna be this way.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to my channel. So if you guys couldn't tell by the title, today we will be talking about the truth about online classes, the issues that come along with it, and how to deal with them. It's almost been a year of online classes. And it is no doubt that ever since this mode of education was implemented, there have been a lot of issues and questions raised up until right this very moment. And so today we will be addressing those issues, but I will also be talking about how to deal with them. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe to be part of our hashtag family, and also click that notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And also feel free to follow me on all of my social media. I try to post there every single day, you know, lifestyle nursing content with captions that are must read, so please go ahead and follow me on all of that. And now without further ado, let's get on with this video. So for the first truth about online classes, it is no doubt that there are a lot of technical issues, technical difficulties. It is everywhere, it's always happening, it is inevitable. I'm pretty sure this is the most obvious issue when it comes to online classes. I mean, the amount of times that I've had problems with my internet connection is just too many to mention. Nakaka-stress talaga. I think I've pretty much encountered it all. My devices wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. My laptop was lagging so much that my quiz online wouldn't load. One time I couldn't access my exam and I was late because the internet was so slow. But just recently, I have encountered the worst technical difficulty that I could have possibly ever experienced. My laptop screen broke. I was just casually editing my video as usual. I set it down because we had to have dinner, and then when I opened it again, my screen looked like this. I have no idea why. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, and then it just all fell apart. I couldn't help but cry, you guys. I was almost done editing my video. My school works are all on there, and everything that I've ever worked on is on that laptop, and it was just gone. Inaccessible. I had to use just my phone for Zoom meetings, red dems, turning in homework, doing quizzes just for a couple of days, but it was one of the most frustrating things that I've ever had to experience, let me tell you. But thank goodness for my family who really went out of their way to help me out and get me back on track. Thanks to them, I was able to borrow my grandma's laptop. And even though I'm not really used to that kind of laptop or the editor that is on there, I'm just very thankful and grateful for my family for being so supportive. Sorry for the long story time, but the bottom line is technical difficulties are inevitable, they are a given, but here's how you deal with them. Although there's no way to really prevent or ensure that you will never get a technical difficulty again, a really good thing to do is to keep in touch with your professors and kind of update them and let them know whenever you have a technical difficulty. Let them know what's happening to your device, and also based on experience, it's good to have pictures and screenshots to show them so that your professors know you're not just making up excuses and that the technical difficulty is real. Always be ready with your evidence. And may I just say, I am so grateful for those professors who are so understanding when students are experiencing technical difficulties. A lot of my schoolmates have gone back home to their provinces wherein the internet connection is not that great, and even in the city, the Wi-Fi sucks most of the time. But with a little bit of patience and understanding professors, we can all get through this. Truth number 2, there will be a lot of distractions and problems with your time management. Although studying in the comfort of your own home can be casual and relaxing, there are a lot of distractions that come along with it. Like for me, my neighbor's construction is always going on from like 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and it's just like non-stop every single day, and I can hear it from right here, right at my desk where I do my schoolwork. And when my brother cries, I can hear it from all the way up here. And opening non-school related tabs just can't be avoided sometimes. And the list of distractions can go on and on and on. And as a result of these distractions, time management can be a little bit more challenging than usual. Personally, I feel very drained at times because my online classes pretty much last the whole day. Afterwards, I have to deal with work stuff, and then after that, I have to deal with my house chores. It can be really exhausting sometimes. A lot of you guys always wonder how I still have time to make YouTube videos despite being so busy, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's really hard. Juggling both my school life and my YouTube life has been very challenging, especially lately now that my laptop broke. I honestly considered taking a complete break from YouTube until my laptop is fixed, but I love making videos, you guys. And I love spreading content that you guys find entertaining yet insightful, so I do whatever it takes to continue doing it, no matter how hard it gets. I'm not the best at managing my time, but I do try my best to do what I can do and use my time wisely. One way to face this challenge of time management and distractions is to build a schedule for yourself. It doesn't have to be a specific time schedule, but you can build a simple routine that you can just follow. Make a list of all the things you need to accomplish for that day. Then take a look at your class schedule, and whenever there's a break time or free time, try to assign tasks that you can do during that break. Some might choose to take a nap or rest, which I sometimes do myself. But sometimes I like to try and accomplish some house chores like washing the dishes or doing the laundry and all of that good stuff. But if there are some things that I have to do for work or for school, I'll try to get some bits done during break to lessen the load for later. Truth number 3 is that it is very challenging to stay motivated. I can't tell you how much I miss face-to-face classes. Waking up early, getting ready in my uniform, from the slick back hair in a perfect bun to the shiny black school shoes, seeing all of my friends every day and hanging out every chance we get. Now that it's all gone and we're all stuck at home, a lot of us have lost that motivation and drive to excel in school. We're all just trying to get through the day, meeting by meeting, assignment by assignment. Although this is a time where motivation is lacking and goals seem unclear, it's important that we're able to recognize our little daily accomplishments. If you guys watched my last video, 20 Things I Learned in 20 Years, I mentioned that someone very close to my heart taught me to celebrate the small successes. Basically, no matter how far away or no matter how unclear a goal may seem, small successes and taking small steps should still be celebrated because it only means you're getting closer to your goal. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and click the link in my description box. Also, when you do have a to-do list for the day, check off everything you've done and commend yourself for being so productive. Besides this, I find that having your own workspace can really get you in the zone, as well as watching study with me videos on YouTube. If you guys don't know what those are, search them up, play them while you're studying, and you'll thank me later. The 4th truth is that Zoom fatigue is real. I don't know what platform you're using for school. It might be Zoom, Google Classroom, I think, Canvas, I don't really know. But another term for Zoom fatigue is video call exhaustion. This is when you spend so much time on a video call or a video screen that your brain just can't handle anymore. Like I said, I have classes that last pretty much up until the evening, so you guys can just imagine the pain of sitting down and staring at a screen for like 8 or more hours for 5 to 6 times a week. Most people think that video calls or video meetings are less work because we're tricked into thinking that they're more casual since we're not really meeting a person physically. But in reality, video calls take up just as much energy as a face-to-face conversation, and sometimes even more. I have had breakdowns because of the strain in my eyes and the headaches and the migraines that I get from just sitting and staring at a screen all day. And it goes both ways for students and teachers and professors. But this is our reality now, since this is pretty much the only way to continue our education despite this pandemic. Some may recognize online classes as part of the new normal. One of the biggest ways that you can reduce or avoid this so-called Zoom fatigue is by avoiding unnecessary screen time. You're already spending most of your day staring at a device, so if you ever have a break or maybe even after class, try your best to rest your eyes or do anything that doesn't require you to stare at a screen. One thing that I like to do, besides finishing all of our quarantine snacks, is playing my instruments. Okay, but before we get into that, can I just give a huge shout out to Hubby Baker for sending me all of their amazing baked goods. I mean, these cookies and brownies and lemon squares are probably the best thing that I've ever tasted this whole quarantine. So if you guys want to check them out, I will link down all of their social media down below. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I absolutely love playing my instruments during my free time. It's just so relaxing for me, and it's also a good activity to do that doesn't require staring at a screen. A lot of people ended up liking my recent song cover, Unsaid Emily by Julie and the Phantoms, and if you guys haven't seen that, then click the link in the description box below. and a lot of the comments were asking about what chords I used for the song. Now, I don't want to turn this video into a guitar tutorial, but if you guys want to learn some basic lessons or maybe just try something new, a really cool thing you should check out is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers classes for creative and curious people. But I mean, even if you don't consider yourself creative or curious, Skillshare is definitely a platform to try in your spare time. From art, literature, film and photography, design, music, business, and everything in between, Skillshare has got you covered. If you guys want to learn some basic guitar skills to get you jam ready, then check out this class called Guitar Fundamentals Learn Quick with Mike Boyd. This is perfect if you're wanting to grow your musical abilities and try something challenging but fun. The episodes are super quick, but you can get so much out of it. I highly recommend this class. So if you guys want to subscribe for a whole year of amazing classes taught by industry professionals, it'll only cost you less than $10 a month. But if you guys just kind of want to get a feel for it and try a few classes for now, then for a limited time you can use the link in my description box to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. So make sure to click the link below to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity by taking as many classes as you want on Skillshare. And the fifth and last truth about online classes is that because of this whole experience, there is now an uncertainty about our future. Everyone around the whole world was affected, and the sudden switch to online classes raised a lot of anxiety and questions among students, parents, teachers, and professors about the future of our education. I know that before this school year started, many were having second thoughts on whether or not they should enroll, and some chose not to because of the uncertainty of the whole situation. Honestly, the best thing that you can do about this is to make the most out of what you have and pray. Pray for yourselves, pray for the future, pray for everyone who might be having a harder time than you right now. Pray for those who might not be able to have an education because of this setup. We don't know what will happen in the future, but we can pray about it and we can always hope for the best. Hoping and praying might not be that convincing for some people, but in all honesty, it's all we can do right now. And so that is the truth about online classes. I hope you guys got a lot out of this video, and if you guys have some thoughts or things to express, then feel free to comment down below. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media right here. I'm Ellie. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!